reporting from the news desk. Good evening. Every once in a decade, the cultural landscape shifts not because of a political movement or a technological breakthrough, but because of a single human frequency. We are tonight tracking what industry insiders are calling the British vocal invasion, led by 21-year-old Lucy Thomas. While most viral sensations are born from 15-second dance clips or controversial stunts, Thomas has achieved the impossible. She has forced a fast-paced, digital-obsessed America to sit down and be silent. The data we are seeing as we enter 2026 is unprecedented. Usually, European talent requires a massive marketing push, billboards in Times Square and multi-million-dollar radio campaigns. However, Lucy Thomas has bypassed the traditional gatekeepers of the American music industry entirely. By utilizing the raw connectivity of digital platforms, she has established a direct emotional pipeline to the American heartland. From the Rust Belt to the Sun Belt, her voice is being played in kitchens, cars, and offices. It is a phenomenon that defies the current attention economy logic. We aren't just looking at a singer. We are looking at a localized cultural reset where the American public is actively choosing substance over spectacle. As we look at the metrics, the Lucy Thomas search term has seen a vertical spike across nearly every U.S. state. It isn't just about the music. It's about a collective realization that the purity of tone can still command a room in an era of digital noise. We are witnessing the birth of a legend who didn't ask for permission to be famous. She simply sang until the world had no choice but to listen. This isn't just a British export. It's a global reunification of musical standards. Field report from Lancashire. Standing here in the quiet, historic streets of Wigan, it is hard to reconcile the tranquility of this town with the seismic impact one of its residents is having on the global stage. Lucy Thomas's journey began far from the neon lights of Hollywood, rooted instead in the traditional values of Northern England. Neighbors here recall a girl who was always dedicated, someone who treated her gift not as a lottery ticket, but as a craft that required immense stewardship. Our investigation into her early years reveals a pattern of disciplined growth. From her initial appearances on The Voice Kids in 2018 to her subsequent studio work, there has been no identity crisis, often seen in young stars. She hasn't tried to adopt an American accent or mimic the trends of London's pop scene. Instead, she has leaned into the timelessness of her heritage. This authenticity is her greatest asset. When she sings, you can hear the echoes of the great vocalists of the past, yet there is a freshness that belongs entirely to the present. The local community here views her with a mix of pride and protective affection. They've seen her transition from a gifted child into a powerhouse artist without losing the grounded nature that makes her so relatable. In our interviews with local music teachers, the consensus is clear. Lucy was always an anomaly. Her ability to interpret complex emotional narratives at such a young age suggested an old soul temperament. This isn't a story of overnight success, despite how it looks on YouTube. It is a story of a small-town girl who practiced until her voice was large enough to fill the Grand Canyon. The Wigan influence, that grit, that honesty, and that lack of pretension, is exactly what America is falling in love with. Expert analysis segment. We took Lucy's recordings to some of the top vocal coaches and acoustic scientists in the country to understand exactly why her voice stops people in their tracks. The results are nothing short of an inhuman physiology and artistic control. Technically, Lucy Thomas possesses a rare elasticity in her vocal folds. She can navigate the transition between her chest voice and head voice with a seamlessness that usually takes 40 years of operatic training to achieve. But it's the frequency response of her voice that is truly startling. There is a specific shimmer in her upper register, often referred to in classical circles as, which allows her voice to cut through even the most complex orchestral arrangements without ever sounding strained. We analyzed her rendition of Hallelujah, which has now amassed over 67 million views, and found that her vibrato is perfectly consistent, oscillating at a rate that the human ear finds naturally soothing. This isn't just good singing, it's biological resonance. Furthermore, her breath management allows her to sustain long, melodic lines that create a sense of suspended time for the listener. When she holds a note, she isn't just showcasing power, she is managing the emotional tension of the audience. She understands the physics of feeling. Most contemporary singers rely on vocal fry or heavy processing to create an artificial sense of intimacy. Lucy, conversely, uses pure resonance. Our technical analysis confirms that her voice maintains a high level of harmonic clarity across 3 octaves. This means that whether she is whispering a lullaby or belting a Broadway anthem, the fundamental integrity of her tone remains unbroken. It is a clean signal in a world of distorted audio. Digital Media Report. In the 1960s, it was the Eid show. Today, for Lucy Thomas, the global stage is a digital cathedral of her own making. Her YouTube channel has become more than just a video repository. It has become a sanctuary for millions. Our data analytics team has been monitoring the comment sections of her most popular videos, and the results are unlike anything seen on the accounts of major pop stars. While most artist pages are filled with fandom, wars, and emojis, Lucy's page is a tapestry of human experience. We found thousands of testimonials from people dealing with grief, loneliness, and chronic illness who claim her voice provides a form of auditory healing. One user from Ohio wrote, "I haven't felt peace since my husband passed, until I heard Lucy sing Moon River." This is a level of engagement that transcends typical celebrity worship. Lucy's team, particularly Cavendish Records, has mastered the art of prestige presentation. They don't use flashy graphics or distracting edits. They place a girl in a room with a microphone and let the talent do the work. This static visual style creates an intimate, one-on-one experience for the viewer. It feels as though she is singing directly to you, whether you are in a high-rise in Manhattan or a farmhouse in Kansas. This digital strategy has allowed her to build a borderless that surpassed the 1 million subscriber milestone in early 2025. The algorithms have recognized that her content has a high retention rate, meaning people don't just click on her videos. They watch them until the very last second. She has effectively turned the most chaotic corner of the internet into a quiet space for reflection. Social trends investigation. One of the most fascinating aspects of our reporting has been the demographic breakdown of Lucy's audience. Typically, the music industry is hyper-segmented. You have music for teenagers, music for young adults, and nostalgia music for the elderly. Lucy Thomas is currently shattering those silos. We observed a phenomenon at a community gathering in Florida where 3 generations of the same family, a grandmother, a mother, and a teenage daughter, were all listening to the same Lucy Thomas album. This cross-generational appeal is extremely rare in the modern era. The grandmother hears the ghosts of Judy Garland and Corinne Carpenter. The mother hears a sophisticated, world-class artist. The teenager hears a peer who is defying the shallow stereotypes of her generation. By selecting a repertoire that includes both the Great American Songbook and modern cinematic hits, Lucy has created a musical bridge. She is introducing Gen Z to the elegance of and, while showing boomers that the younger generation is still capable of producing real music. This isn't just a marketing win, it's a social service. In a fractured society, Lucy Thomas provides a rare common ground. Her music doesn't require a specific political lean or a certain age bracket to appreciate. It only requires a soul. We spoke to sociologists who suggest that her rise is a reaction to the over-sexualization and overproduction of current youth culture. Parents are relieved to find a role model who focuses on excellence rather than clout, and grandparents are thrilled to find a voice that reminds them of the golden age of song. Corporate and industry analysis. To understand the Lucy Thomas phenomenon, we have to look at the anti-marketing strategy of her label, Cavendish Records. In an industry dominated by 3 major conglomerates, Cavendish operates with a boutique sensibility that prioritizes long-term artistic integrity over short-term, viral profits. Our financial and industry analysts have noted that Lucy's career trajectory looks more like that of a blue-chip stock than a speculative meme coin. There is a quiet dignity to her brand. You won't see her in the tabloids, and you won't see her involved in public feuds. This lack of noise has created a vacuum that her voice fills perfectly. Industry insiders tell us that major US labels are watching her with equal parts envy and confusion. They are asking, how is she doing this without a massive radio budget? The answer, it seems, is the quality-first model. By investing in high-fidelity recordings and orchestral arrangements that don't cut corners, Cavendish has positioned Lucy as a luxury vocal brand. This attracts a loyal, high-intent audience that actually buys albums and physical merchandise, rather than just passively streaming. Her albums, ranging from premiere in 2019 to her sixth studio album Portrait in 2025, are curated like museum exhibits. They are cohesive works of art in an era of disposable singles. This strategy has protected her from the burnout that claims so many young artists. Instead of being a flash in the pan, Lucy is being built for a 40-year career. The Lucy Thomas effect is proving that the old-school model of find a great voice and record great songs is still the most powerful business plan in the world. Psychological report. Why has America, specifically, stopped to listen to a girl from Lancashire? Our report sought the opinion of cultural psychologists to decode the American fascination with Lucy Thomas. The United States is currently navigating a period of intense social and cultural noise. In such an environment, simplicity becomes a radical act. Lucy's voice offers a sense of moral and emotional clarity. There is no artifice in her delivery. She doesn't use vocal tricks to manufacture emotion. When she sings a sad song, the sadness feels authentic. When she sings a song of hope, it feels earned. For the American public, Lucy represents a return to form. There is a deep-seated American respect for the natural prodigy, the individual who possesses a God-given talent and the work ethic to hone it. Furthermore, there is the discovery factor. Because she isn't shoved down the throats of the public by corporate advertising, American fans feel a sense of ownership over her success. They feel they discovered her on their own terms. This creates a much deeper bond between the artist and the audience. We also found that her Britishness adds a layer of prestige and storytelling charm that resonates with the American love for UK talent. From the Beatles to America has always kept a seat at the table for British voices that bring something substantial. Lucy isn't just another singer. She is a vocal healer for a nation that is, quite frankly, exhausted. Her voice provides a 3-minute vacation from the stress of modern life, connecting directly to the listener's internal world with a rare and startling intimacy. Biographical profile. One of the most dangerous periods for any artist is the transition from child prodigy to adult artist. We have seen countless talents lose their way during this metamorphosis. However, our reporting shows that Lucy Thomas is navigating this path with a level of maturity that is almost as impressive as her vocal range. She has successfully moved from the cute kid phase of the Voice Kids into a sophisticated, classical pop powerhouse. This transition was not accidental. It was a calculated evolution of her repertoire and her public persona. As her voice has matured, she has leaned into more complex lyrical territory. She is tackling songs that require a deep understanding of human experience, songs about longing, loss, and the complexities of love. Our team spoke with her collaborators who describe her as the most focused person in the room. She isn't interested in the partying or the celebrity lifestyle that typically distracts young stars. She is interested in the legacy. This focus has allowed her to bypass the awkward stage of stardom. She is being viewed as a young woman of substance. This is a critical distinction that will allow her to remain relevant for decades. She isn't a teen idol who will be discarded when the next generation arrives. She is a vocalist whose value increases as she ages. The American audience has sensed this stability. They aren't just fans of her voice. They are fans of her character. She represents a new guard of artists who believe that being a professional means more than just having a high follower count. Live event preview. While the digital world has been Lucy's primary domain, the final frontier is the live stage. Our sources in the live entertainment industry tell us that the demand for a Lucy Thomas US tour is reaching a boiling point. Promoters are envisioning a Lucy Thomas Live in America series that would likely target high-end venues like Carnegie Hall in New York, the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles, and the Auditorium in Nashville. These are temples of music that demand a certain level of excellence. The challenge and the opportunity for Lucy is to translate that intimate YouTube feeling into a live experience for thousands. We have already seen her prove this capability with her 2024 concert at the Royal Lane. Now, as we look toward late 2026, she has announced prestigious solo concerts in Geneva and for September. These aren't just shows, they are cultural events. But the biggest milestone of 2026 will be her West End debut in the title role of the musical starting March 17th. This semi-staged gala performance is a poetic reflection of her own life, a story of a girl with a dream navigating the complexities of fame. This minimalist, yet powerful approach to performance is a breath of fresh air in the American market. Fans are desperate to know if the voice they hear on their headphones is real. In an age of auto-tune, a live Lucy Thomas concert is a proof of concept. It is the moment where the digital miracle becomes a physical reality. Final editorial conclusion. As we conclude this special report, the question remains, what is the ultimate significance of Lucy Thomas? In the grand scheme of music history, she represents a correction. For years, the industry has prioritized the packaging over the product. We have been told that to be a star, you must be provocative, you must be loud, and you must be controversial. Lucy Thomas has proven that you can be quiet and still be heard around the world. She has proven that beauty is not an outdated concept. She has proven that virtuosity is still a currency that has value. Her impact on America is a reminder that we are still a country that can be stopped by a beautiful song. She has given a voice to a feeling that many people thought was lost, the feeling of pure, uncomplicated awe. As she continues to record and eventually tour, she isn't just building a career. She is building a canon of work that will be listened to 50 years from now. She is the voice that makes America stop and listen, because she reminds us of what we are capable of feeling. In the end, Lucy Thomas isn't just a singer from Wigan. She is a global reminder that excellence is its own form of magic. The theater lights may dim, and the screen may go dark, but the Lucy Thomas effect is just beginning. She has reclaimed the power of the human voice, and in doing so, she has given the world something it desperately needed, a reason to be still and listen.